Here are the tests on my 2003 Mancesa Acuacer toilet. I have it set to the water line stamped in the tank. I have it on a fast filling fill valve because I don't feel like waiting for the tank to fill up. And I have it on a generic blue flapper because, like I said in the previous video, those original flappers are extremely hard to find and I was not lucky enough to get one. So let's give this a flush and do the tests. It has a pretty sloppy and unimpressive flush. It does have a fully glazed trapway, and that's, I think, all it has going for it. I don't know about the bull rinse on these. I know the Prato I had a while ago didn't do so well, but let's test it with a washcloth first. It seems to be going really slowly now. What is with that? I don't get it, but let's see if it can take a washcloth. Maybe this thing wasn't as fast as I thought it was. I'm just going to pause the video because I don't feel like waiting for it to fill. There we go. Now let's see if it'll take a washcloth. Did perfectly. I think the best thing about these Mancesa toilets is that they have fully glazed trapways, just like my Armonia did. Looked like a cheap, awful front flusher, but in reality it actually was decent. So now let's try a grocery bag. I don't think this will do very well. That's just my prediction, but I don't think the bag's going to air up either because I poked a bunch of holes in it. And this fill valve seems to be acting right again because it was can't really speak right now, but it was filling real slowly before and now it seems to be back to normal. So let's test the grocery bag. That did well. Now let's try them both together. I think the trapway being as small as it is, it'll clog. Even though it's fully glazed and it seems to have a fairly powerful suction, I think it'll still clog on this. But there's always a chance it'll pass. So when the tank is finished filling, I'll give it a flush and see if it can take these both. I think the only way it will be able to pass this is if it takes them separately, but that's not going to happen. So let's just see. I don't know what that was about. It seems to have lost its ability to siphon there for a little bit. I'm just going to empty the rest of the water from the tank. It actually looks like it's going through. I'm not really pushing it that hard either. Okay, now I'm just gonna full force plunge it. So that did not do very well. I'm not surprised. If any of you know how much these toilets cost new, I would very much appreciate a link to the website or the store that sold them. So I'm going to wait for that tank to finish filling up and then try a dish towel. I honestly don't know how it'll do on this. I'm just going to give it the benefit of the doubt and say it'll pass. I wouldn't call it a perfect pass, but it passed. That is impressive. I would not think this toilet is capable of passing 3 out of... Wait, no, it's not 3 out of 4. It passed, let's see, yeah, 3 out of 4 of the tests, the performance tests. So I'm really impressed with this toilet. Let's see if it can take dirt. This is the part I'm scared of. Well, not really, I just don't think it'll pass. Once again, I don't know what it is about this, but it seems that it's just evenly split. One side the dirt sticks and the other side it doesn't. So, yeah, kind of strange. And I almost forgot, but I need to put the bin underneath it, because I need to go home soon and I don't want to have to clean up the patio. So, let's give it a flush and see if it takes this. Well, I found its weakness. It's almost like there was a bubble around that little bit of dirt, and when I popped it, it all just spread out. If you want, reverse the video or rewind it and go back and see that, because it was really cool. Now, I'm just going to give it another flush with the rest of the water in the tank. Once again, it made a bubble around it. That is so weird. But I'm just going to pull this out so that it doesn't start overflowing. So, I'm really not terribly impressed with this toilet in terms of the dirt. It did do pretty well getting it around the edges, and I'm not surprised because the entire rim releases, or water comes out of the entire rim of this toilet. The only issue is just leaving it in the bowl or this. So that's about it for these tests. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and turn on notifications. It helps my channel a lot and I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching and see you guys in the next video. And this video is almost 8 minutes, which could make me more money, but I'm not the kind of person to make my viewers wait just so I can get an extra $1. So, thanks for watching.